Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your August 2016 General Tarot Card Read. Dee here, along with my dear friend, Miss Lucy.
Hello.
First off, we'd like to say thank you so much for all the support that you've given us. We've been overwhelmed with the comments and the likes and the subscriptions and just everything. It's really taken off this month, and we'd like to thank you so much for your support. And we hope that what we're doing is helping you. So feel free to leave comments and let us know what's going on with you, because we like to hear how it resonates with you. That being said, if you're new to us, welcome. We're glad you found us. And I'm going to give a short breakdown as to what we do. What happens is Lucy does a read, I do a read, and then we do a combined read. This gives you 3 general reads to choose from and to see which ones resonate. Keep in mind that if they do not resonate with you, because it's a general read, please look at your sun, rising, and your moon sign to kind of get an overall as to what's going on with you in your life. So we're going to start with Lucy. We also pull oracle cards, and we also pulled cards from our year in review. Lucy's going to start with the card she pulled for the month of August.
Now that card is death. Now death means change. It has to do with your belief systems, your convictions. So let go of things that no longer serve you or benefit you. Look to a new direction, because perhaps that's what you need to do. Life is about change, and our beliefs don't always stay the same. They fluctuate, they grow as we grow. We incorporate what we need to incorporate into our lives so that we can move forward. And then again, this is what you need to do with this card, is move forward and through. Face what needs to be faced and change what you need to change, okay? And a clean break is always the best. Prolonging this can only lead to stagnation and more pain.
And can I just interject? Scorpio, this is our card. This is our card from the Major Arcana, and this is the one that represents Scorpio. So, yeah, a lot of change going on there.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you have the Magician. Now the Magician is, as you can see by the expression on his face, I like to look at that. It's a serious person about serious business. He's confident, creative, skillful. As you can see, he's holding them all up and doing it well, although his focus is really there. So this card indicates that you need to be, or you should be, fully aware of your actions and their consequences, cause and effect. Aware of the power of your will. And the message here is to use your discipline and your responsibility. One without the other is just, you're going to mess things up. You have to take responsibility for your own actions and realize that you have everything within you to accomplish whatever you wish. And then we go to Justice. Now Justice is thought of as karmic balance here. It's equality, it's fairness, it can even be justice under the law. So if you're looking for a resolution to some legal matter, it should be forthcoming. And as the other, we create, or so it said, we create our own karma. Your past actions can lead to circumstances that you may not have foreseen. So if you're questioning why something is happening to you right now, or something is happening at all, perhaps you should look at your past actions and see if they have anything to do with the current situation. Take responsibility for your life. This is your life. It's not your mother's, it's not your father's, it's not your brother's, not your sister's, it's your life. Learn from your mistakes. Grow from those mistakes and make new choices. Then we have the Six of Cups. Now, cups are all attached or aligned with your emotions. And the Six of Cups can be about apology, reconciliation, past associations, things like that. It could even be about a return of some past emotion that's bothering you again, or someone has come back. It can be about happy times, security, that kind of thing. What is needed here is for you to recognize or acknowledge that if your past memories are influencing your present, perhaps that's not always a good thing. You need to live in the now, not the past, but the now. And it can also indicate that rewards from past efforts or actions in the past may be coming to you, but they'll be of an emotional nature. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Wands. Now the Ace of Wands is about new beginnings. It's about birth and commitment and creativity and inventiveness. This is one of the cards that is bestowed, as you can see, those are human hands. It's bestowed by humans to you, by ourselves, or by the people around you. It's a new phase of life. It could be a new enterprise or a project, a source of inspiration. The message here is to use this gift, take this gift, and move forward with it with confidence and gratitude in your heart. Wands are about action, so this card requires that you do take action, or you will lose this gift. Okay? And the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is, you can see he's balancing there, so it's about balance. There's a rainbow there, so everything is going just great. I mean, it's about balance and prudence and juggling and all of that kind of thing. Now, it indicates that you can dance through your life, find joy in it, find joy in your work, in your home life, and all of your experiences. That's a lovely, lovely rainbow there. So your life is full, and you have the ability to keep things flowing here. He's juggling, he's balancing, he knows himself. He knows what he's capable of. And he enjoys the action here. So he's engaged in his life. The thing here is overdoing. Okay? You can enjoy what you're doing so much that you don't realize that you're wearing yourself out. Okay? Don't be too harsh of a judge on yourself and saying, oh my God, I can do this. I know I can do this. But yeah, just take some time back, step back a little bit, realize that don't overdo. Happiness and equality and quality of life, or the achievement, are as important as doing. Okay? Yeah, big month. Big month.
And new beginnings.
New beginnings. You start out here judging yourself, judging your beliefs, letting go of what doesn't serve you. Change. Internal change. Not necessarily your life. Well, it could change. I guess it could change your lifestyle, but not the resources that you have coming into you. And realizing that, yes, you have all the tools, all of the will, all of the skill that you need to move forward through this change. And justice is there too. She's saying, hey, something's coming. You need to judge it too. I mean, justice is coming to you. Excuse me, but you need to balance here and think about perhaps you played a part in it. And then, of course, the memories and the reminiscing, and perhaps something from your past is coming back. A nostalgic feeling. Don't get lost in those feelings. They are of the past. Your present is what you need to live in. And then, of course, the wands, the gifts that is given to you, the action that is required in that gift. Otherwise, you're going to lose it. And then the Two of Pentacles, you are balancing well. Just don't overdo. Remember that life is just as much about the joy you take in things, and the realization that your happiness and the quality of your life are just as important as getting everything done. Okay?
All right. So now we're going to go to my read. For the month, I pulled the Chariot. And when we do this, when Lucy and I do this, we pick candles specific for each sign. And for you guys, we got a lot of black and white and gold kind of all that for you guys. And for you guys, I see a lot of extremes, going from one extreme to another, black and white. And I really feel that for you guys this month, you're going to have a lot of energy, and you need to kind of keep yourself in the middle of it. Huh?
Did I lay it out?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
And but because I keep seeing the black and white, that's why I needed to use this card.
All right.
That's okay. So I really think that for you guys, you need to not go to extremes. Keep yourself in the middle ground, maintain your balance. Again, what we've talked about, and just pull these two opposing factors together. Don't let yourself be swayed from one side of the road to the other. Keep yourself in the middle, keep going, you know, trust your instincts, but don't go to extremes. Don't react. So keep that in mind when you go through this month. The first card that I pulled for you is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is about assessing your life. And a lot of the times it's about your financial situation and your work. It's looking at your harvest and trying to decide what it is that you want to keep and what you want to harvest and what you want to replant later. So I think for a lot of you guys, there's going to be some choices that you need to make. You need to be deliberate in your choices. You need to really look at what you're doing financially and how it's going to affect you further down the road. And I think that for some of you, it might even be looking at a new job. In fact, I see somebody is thinking about a new job. I think it would be a good idea to do that. Just weigh your pros and cons before you go for it. And for some of you, it might be investments. So it looks really good that this would be a good idea to do it this time. But make sure that you get some good advice and financial advice when it comes to that. Then I pulled the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that no longer serve us. A lot of the time it's of an emotional nature because it is a water, which is what we are, water sign. And I think that, Scorpio, you're going to have some decisions you need to make this month, and you're going to need to walk away from your emotions when it comes to your decisions. You're going to have to almost, again, not go to extremes. You need to kind of not let your emotions sway you to the point, and it means walking away. Now, one of the other analogies that I really appreciate Lucy about is she talked about before when you leave a mess behind. And when you walk away from your emotions like this, you got to make for certain that you're not leaving a mess behind. That is destroying somebody with your words and then walking away from them. And I think that there's somebody going through that right now. You really need to be careful what you say, and especially when you speak out on your emotions, and don't leave a mess behind you and walk away from it. You need to be accountable for what you got going on. And so this is, there's going to be some decisions that you're going to need to make. You're going to need to, for some of you, it's going to be divorcing your emotions from it. But for some of you, you need to make for certain that you don't leave a mess behind. Then the next card that I pulled is the Fool. And the Fool is such a cool card. This card is all about new beginnings. It's about taking a leap of faith. So I really think that for some of you, you've looked at your finances, you're kind of walking away from your emotions, and now you've got an opportunity to really start using your mind and starting a new project. And for some of you, it's like that childlike awe and wonder. I mean, if you remember being a kid and you were going somewhere and you were so excited, it's that excitement again. It's that young energy that's going to come your way for you. And for some of you, it may be a project. It might be a new relationship that might be coming your way, but it's a new beginnings and it's all new things, and you'll feel like a kid again. So enjoy this. This is a good sign for you. Then I got the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is all about passion. She's very serene. If you see her, she's out looking into the future. She's got the wand behind her, but she's holding on to it. She's got the sunny sunflower in her hand, and it's all about joy and insight, intuitive insight and knowledge. It's like turning the beauty towards you and seeing it, and then being able to turn out and give it to other people. And I really feel that for some of you, you need to embody the Queen of Wands and really enjoy and appreciate the things that are out and around you. Look at the things that are creative and share it with the people that you care about, because you're going to be seeing things in a new light, and it's time for you to open up and share with those other people. That being said, I also feel that somebody's going to meet somebody that's very much like a Queen of Wands. Now, again, this doesn't, it is a female energy, but that doesn't mean a male cannot embody that. So please keep that in mind. Keep yourself open. The Queen of Wands is very assured. She's able to see the beauty. She's very confident in who she is, and she doesn't let people push her around. But yet she's very joyful and giving to other people that she cares about. So if you see somebody that comes your way like this is a good indicator that it'd be a good relationship. And then you end up again with the Chariot at your end of the month. And again, it's that moving fast, going places. It's allowing your intuition to guide you. And this, when it's in this spread, it has a different flavor than what it does at the beginning of the month for me. And I think that once you make up your mind and decide these different things, it's going to go fast. And all these projects are going to go really good. And you're going to be able to start seeing all these things that you've been working on start to come to fruition. So enjoy it. Don't be swept up into it to the point where you're like losing focus. But enjoy it. Let your intuition guide you and have a good time, because it's a really good read. So now we're going to pause this and we're going to move around, because when Lucy and I laid out the combined read, it looks different, and we're going to move some cards around. We'll take a picture of it, and that way you can see it. All right, Scorpio, as you see from the picture, this actually worked out to a mini read for some. I don't think it's just for somebody. I think there's a couple people that this is really going to fit for. And what this has turned into is 3 separate events. And when Lucy and I were laying it out, we could see there's 3 events going along. And we did get 3 oracle cards too.
And they really all kind of feed into each other, but they are separate. They really are, but they feed off and into. So, yeah.
So we're going to start with the left first, and it talks, and this one's very interesting because you have 3 major arcana cards in it.
Yeah.
And in fact, it's like, I see this and then that's the outcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's what it is. Yeah.
So you have the Chariot, Death, and the Magician. This is a major event that's going to be happening. There's going to be a change that's going to need to be done. It's going to have a lot of energy behind it. In fact, I see that it has to happen in order for this to happen. In order for you to realize your resources, and in order for you to see what you're capable of.
Yeah, to move forward, to better your life. Yes, because the Chariot is about movement. It's all about movement. She is moving forward. She knows where her goals are, and she's going for them, okay? Confidence, vitality, all of that. Death is more internal, but again, this is about movement. Death is about moving forward too. It's about releasing things that no longer serve you. It's about your self-growth. And the self-growth is going to lead to your abilities, more abilities than you think you have. You will realize this. You have more abilities than you think. You're able to accomplish what you want to accomplish. Okay? That's what those 3 are about.
Right.
Yes, that's what I get.
So those 3 together are going to bring you to this point, which is the 7 of Pentacles, which talks about being able to assess your life. And again, for some of you, it might need to be a job change. It might need to be an area where you're able to really use your resources. In fact, I think for somebody, you're not even being able to do what you need to at your job. You're not happy. So this is an opportunity for you to break away from that. Take that change that's going to come.
Right. So don't let the fear hold you back, because change will generate fear.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Any change will generate fear. Look to your opportunities. Look to the good side. Be a little bit more optimistic. Okay?
Right. Because it's going to be a good thing for you in the long run. Now for the next event, it's funny because again, I see it's almost like,
Yeah.
because it's going to take them to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have the 6 of Cups, Justice, and the 8 of Cups. Now you've got your emotions sandwiching either side, and I believe for somebody this is a childhood event, or it's something in your past. Maybe it was a past relationship. Justice is going to be done. And for you right now, you need to really walk away from your emotions, allow justice to happen. If you responded with kindness, kindness will be given back to you. And you need to remember that. And for some of you, it's going to be kind of scary in a way, but you need to also realize that you had your hand in it. You had a part of it too. But learn from it and turn around and move on, because it's time for you to move on.
Happier, healthier future for you.
Right.
Okay.
Which
Where
it comes to the Fool. This has to happen in your life, to let go of the stuff in the past in order for you to have this new beginning. And it's going to be a good beginning. It's going to be one full of wonder and childlike faith, and it's going to bring excitement back into your life. It's going to take you out of that apathetical space that you've been in. And when Lucy pulled the cards, one of them happened to stick with it. And usually when that happens, we know there's a reason. And again, there were 3 oracle cards. And I really feel that for this one's important. Now, this is the caduceus. And it talks about receiving news from afar. The thing about the caduceus is it's a healing sign. It's used in the medical profession. And what this talks about is that this event is going to bring about a healing process in you. And you need to listen to the news that comes to you and move forward, because it's going to bring about healing and new excitement and things that you've not had happen before.
Again,
You're going to have to let go of the past.
with all healing, as in all healing, there can be pain.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let the pain stop you. Move through it.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Now for the third event, and again, it's the 3 and then the outcome.
Yep.
You know, it's funny because Lucy hates when this happens, but she's the one that helped me see it this time. So it's like, you got to do it. So this is about the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the Chariot. And you are going to have a burst of creative inspiration. You need to be very magnanimous about it, though, and look to the future. Look forward with joy, because things are going to move fast. And I see somebody's got an idea and a job and they're thinking about doing something. Go for it. Do it.
Absolutely.
Create that painting that's been in your head. Do those things that bring you joy.
You don't have to leave. If your job is your security, you don't have to leave it
No.
right now. Okay.
No.
You can stay with the job. Do the other. If it brings you joy, do the other too.
Right. So keep yourself in the middle.
Yes.
Listen to your intuition.
You will find your balance.
Right. Right. In fact, I keep seeing somebody needs to write stuff down. You need to write it down. It helps you kind of think about where you're at.
Because that's what that last of that.
Because this is going to bring you about, it's going to help you financially. It's going to help you with the future. It's going to help you learn to balance your work and your creative mind. So enjoy it. This is your outcome of that. And that's a good thing, because you've got the rainbow overhead.
It's a very good thing. It's a very good thing. Just remember to not overdo. Okay.
And I think for some of you, it's going to even bring travel, which is good too.
Yeah, that is good too. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to do the 2 oracle cards, and the first one we're going to do is the Mystic Circle. Now, the Mystic Circle is all about opening up and your spiritual beliefs. It talks about how your abilities are going to be enhanced. You're going to be empowered and protected. In fact, in a way, it's going to seem kind of weird because you're going to be almost like you're doing no wrong. But keep that in mind. You need to focus your energy on your main goals. Don't let yourself go scattered. Focus on what you want done and what you want to see happen, because it's going to start happening.
What you want to accomplish.
Right. So the other one that she pulled is called Dragon's Lair, and she's going to read it to you.
So you are always protected and divinely directed. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you will be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered.
So go ahead and take chances this month, Scorpio. Don't be afraid, and don't divorce yourself. Try to stay as centered as possible. You know, if you need to take time to meditate, if you need to take that little time here and there to get what you need for yourself, do it. It's important to do that, because it's so easy to just keep giving and going and going and going, and the next thing you know, you're falling apart because you've been going too much.
Yes.
So thank you so much for spending the time with us. We really appreciate it. We hope that this has been a help to you. Please let us know what you think. Go ahead and leave a comment. We try to get back within a couple days. We've been trying to do the exact same thing with the emails, and we want to hear what your month's been like, Scorpio, because you've got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And as a Scorpio, I claim it too. So let's hope that it goes good that way too. So in the meantime, Scorpio, walk in peace, light, and love, and we'll see you soon.
Goodbye.